Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central, I'm your host Jack, and today we're taking a look at when women get rejected and men stop simping. Let's dive right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
This is so fun.
Oh, so you like cooking breakfast?
Yeah.
Huh. We should do it at home then.
So she'll pay to cook in public, but won't lift a finger in her own kitchen? Wild.
England is 6 hours ahead of America. Why can't they just tell us the future?
The worst part is that this woman is not just dumb, she's confidently dumb. Unbelievable.
You think a man should ever tell a female how to dress?
What I've seen here tonight? Hell yeah. Hell no! Hell no! Hell yeah!
Why'd you say that?
Because, would you wear that church?
I do. I go to church in my living room. God damn it, I wear what I want.
But in a brick and mortar? Hell no! Hell no! So yeah, you do tell a woman what she need to be wearing when she leave the house. Just saying. Just saying. I just saying.
What?
Ain't no man telling me what to put on, and I'm married.
It's simple, your man should not need to control you. You should already know what's respectful to wear.
You wrote all men in your Death Note book. If you don't know, it's an anime show that when you write the person's name in the book, they die. You call yourself a therapist and wonder why we don't want to pay money to see people like you. Hey, instead of a Death Note, why don't you write your father an apology note? That is so tough.
Imagine going to her for help and hearing all men should in the middle of your session. Yikes. She had so much makeup on, bro looked like he had just kissed a dusty mirror.
What's your age?
18.
What's the most amount of money you've spent on a man in one night?
Like $10?
Like 20.
Out of all your relationships, that's the most?
I'd say, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's flip it. What's the most amount of money a man has spent on you in a night?
Like 20,000.
Around there.
20,000?
Yeah.
Were you all together at the time, or?
Yeah, we
It
were.
was a two-man.
It was a two-man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here in Miami.
How do you even get into that situation?
We just walk around
Yeah.
here and they'll hit us up.
Yeah. Or they're
Like they'll come up to us and ask for our numbers or something.
It's that easy.
Yeah.
No, it's not that easy.
But
They
it
were
is.
just, it is, but it's not.
Okay. So when that guy spent 20K on the two of you, like, what happened?
We just hung out.
we just hung out. We
Yeah.
had dinner.
We had dinner,
Yeah.
went to a few clubs,
Yeah.
went on the yacht.
So coming out of that experience, is that the expectation going forward from, like, your man?
Yes. Yes.
You want him to drop the bag on you?
He doesn't have to, but I'd prefer.
Okay.
We just feel like if we're gonna settle for someone, we want to settle for someone worth it.
Yeah.
And who values us.
Exactly.
Because we don't care for being in a relationship, so they have to be special.
But these guys who did that, were you in a relationship with them or no?
It
No,
was the first time we met.
literally.
$20 for love, 20,000 for attention. That says everything about her priorities. No doubt that tape saved him from 3 hours of overthinking and made up scenarios.
She gave me this bill. Ooh. $140.89. So, how you want to pay for a card or credit?
Who gonna pay for it? Who? You invite me out. Would you remember?
Okay.
You called
Yeah.
me and asked me did I want to go out and get stuff to eat?
Yeah, just trying to get to know you, but you're the man.
Okay.
You
what
ready
that
to
got do
pay?
with it? I could have went home and got something. See, you come out here and order all this stuff, order 6-7 drinks. I don't even know you, really. I just met you yesterday, and you invite me to come out here and have dinner. I'm thinking that you invite me out, you treat me.
But you're the man.
Okay, you're right, I am the man. If I wanted to take you out, I would have called you.
Oh, so that's how we doing it now?
That's what it is.
I guess you in your soft era or whatever they call it.
Man, if I try to hear all that.
So you really not gonna pay for this bill?
No, I'm not. Because you invite me out. I didn't invite you out. And then you order all these drinks. You know, all this stuff like you a boss.
Wow. Well, I'm glad I'm independent and I got my own money.
Yes. Okay, I'll bring it to you.
So, yeah. I'm going to pay for it. You at least got the tip, right? Can you do that?
Maybe.
You know what? After this, don't worry about calling me no more. Don't text me.
Okay.
You will be blocked.
Yeah.
Wow. You have a nice one. I'm up out of here. You're ridiculous.
She's the one who asked him to come, but when the check came, suddenly she forgot how invitations work. Guys out here getting treated like a king at work, but going home to attitude and drama? Maybe he should just work longer hours.
My daughter, she has the opportunity to attend either one of two universities. University A for $88,000 and University B for a total of $208,000. She wants to go, of course, to University B. How do we explain and or convince her that University A is the better option?
What's her reasoning for going to the more expensive school?
It's away from home.
There it is.
I assume you're paying for this.
Yes.
How much money do you have saved up?
We have enough saved up for University A at $88,000. We do not have enough saved up to go the extra $120,000 to the $208,000.
So you can cash flow University A.
This is just a values lesson. I would try to reason. I would try to persuade. I would ask questions. I would talk it through, get her to come to the conclusion I'm really just paying to live away from home, because that's really the net of what we're talking about here. And we want you to live this dream, but if you live your dream in an improper way, it becomes a nightmare.
We have to have a long-term game plan, and part of this is an immaturity going, well, I just want to live away from home. Well, that's not worth $120,000. I'm sorry.
If she wants to live on her own, then she's gonna have to pay for it on her own too. Simple as.
Don't even think about it, all right?
Think about what?
Don't even think about it. It's not happening. They tried to get my number, and I immediately said no, go away.
Okay, this seems like it could be a joke, but I love how he's giving those women a taste of their own medicine.
You gave a lower caliber man your most valuable item, and you gave it away for free. That's your womb. You gave him your womb for free. He can't even take care of himself. So you gave your womb away for free, and you went out and had a child for a man who was living with his big mama. That makes you sound, I'm going to use the word, ma'am, and I need you to hold on, okay? Because I'm not trying to insult you. I really am not. But on the open market, that makes you sound like a loser. But you would choose to have a child for a man like that.
Okay. Wow.
If I could let you be a fly on the wall when I'm talking to men of the kind of earning potential you're talking about, and let you ladies hear how these men talk about women who choose to go have babies out of wedlock, and hear these ridiculous stories like yours and the previous caller. That's what these guys are saying. What? But you want me to be an attorney and then marry you? And then bring you around my colleagues and clients and have to explain to that backstory? That will make them look bad. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you chose a clown, had this kid, and now you expect top-tier treatment? That's not how it works, ma'am.
Toby, what's your name?
What's up? My name's Jocelyn.
Jocelyn? You talking about like Jocelyn Hernandez?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, you look good as hell. I was just trying to see if I can like grab your number.
Nah, I'm straight.
You straight?
Nah, you're not really my type.
What? I'm not sure.
my type.
What is it? Like, well, I ain't putting your criteria. What's your criteria?
It's giving not rich.
You funny as hell.
I'm just keeping it real.
So you gonna play with me?
I like tricks.
I'm not one of them, so I'm sorry. I can't even talk to you no ways. So you have a good one. All right. She's talking about it's giving not rich. I'm not one of them. Damn, why you knocking on my window? Hard as hell. What's up?
I think I changed my mind.
Wait, you changed your mind?
Yeah.
A lightning strike hit you.
Criteria.
A lightning strike hit you in the head or something?
I thought you wanted.
Nah, listen, you didn't want to mess with me though, right there. Right or wrong?
I changed my mind.
Well, hey, that's really crazy. Like, you just said it's giving not rich. Like, that's so, that's so rude. Like, what would make you say something like that?
I was just playing.
You was just playing?
Yeah.
So if you was just playing, why you didn't give me your number?
The second she saw the car, all that attitude magically disappeared. Just embarrassing.
Anybody else noticing how the mention of war is causing gender ideology and feminism to just like basically evaporate? I saw a guy talking about how he's paying close attention to this war because he's wondering if people are going to start getting drafted and men have to be worried about that, you know, and women in the comments, like feminists are like, God forbid men have to do their duty. Now it's not toxic masculinity. When it comes to dying on a battlefield, we're all good with that. But any other time, it's this toxic masculinity. Like, now it's God has a design. We are all created differently. Women can't do what men can do. Yeah, I guess when it's going to cost you your life, your ideologies change real quick.
Typical. When the going gets tough, the Strong and Independent Woman Act and any ideas of equality go right out the window.
Me personally, as a man, I think when you in a hospital and you have a baby, it should just be off tops of DNA test right then and there.
Well, that's only where there's a question.
I guess you can say that, but still, I mean, the mama carried the baby for 9 months, so she know it's hers. You know what I'm saying? It should just be offered. Okay, I'll change it. It should be offered. It should just, you want it.
Well, I think it should only be offered if there's a question.
I mean, what?
Everybody doesn't have a question, sir.
I'm just saying, that's something big.
There should be an option that if a man has a question, that the option is offered.
Right
Not that everybody.
You know what? I would fight you. If I didn't just push this baby out, and you talking about I want a DNA test, sir.
Hold on. I got you, Mr. Cullen. But we got to deal with you for 9 months. That's not easy either.
Now, don't bring me into that. Don't bring me into that.
Modern women would rather cry, "You don't trust me," than face a simple test. And that says everything you need to know.
Every guy should start in jail and have to work his way out.
Absolutely.
Well, it's only fair then that every woman's got to start in a psych ward and she's got to work her way out from there. And unfortunately, I'm afraid both sides are going to have some lifers, but we'll see.
Well, in that case, if men have to start in jail, then women need to start in silence.
Can we end the war, men versus women? Can we stop that one? Can we raise a white flag? How do we just say, hey, let's get along, men and women? My sister bought my niece, she's 5 years old, a shirt that says, girls rule, boys drool. I was like, wear that to my house, I'm gonna set it on fire. I'm queering up my 5-year-old niece, what are we doing? Knock it off. Girl power. That's what I said. We love you. I've known men my whole life, right? I've known a lot of men, gay and straight. I've never once heard a guy be like, we don't need no women. Never heard that. We love you. Everything is for you. It's all been for you this entire time. The freeways, the foundation of this building, everything is free. It was made by some guy that you would never. Just gross guys go, maybe one of them will touch me. Make me feel important. And your response is like, we don't need no you, if that's how you feel. Billions of dead men's bodies in wars. For hundreds and thousands of years, just men dying in piles. For you to go, I don't need nothing. So rude. They go, I don't need a man. You might not need a boyfriend. You might not need a husband. But you damn sure need men. If men disappeared tomorrow, there'd be what, like 4 mechanics? You'd make it a week before you... What is concrete made of? We should have wrote some of this down.
It's just plain messed up how these days young girls grow up thinking men are the enemy before they even know what respect looks like.
How my boyfriend of 3 years was able to break up with me, move out the same day, and is now currently pissed off if I try to reach out to him. Like, he's mad at me. And, like, we didn't have, like, a bad relationship. We got along for the most part. We just got into a fight. And then he just left, and now he literally hates me.
This is an easy one. One, he left you for another woman. That's exactly what he did. That's why he moved out so fast. Two, she doesn't want you contacting him because she'll get mad. So she's telling him, if you talk to her, we're done. So you speaking to him is putting his current relationship in jeopardy. That's why he's so mad at you.
So if the guy wanted you, he'd be there, but he's not. So stop embarrassing yourself.
Stay right where the hell you are.
Some jokes just write themselves, and this right here, it's written itself.
Good boy.
That was the only right move by that man, because this is my theory. My theory, I can tell by the tone of her voice that it was very unnatural for her to say good boy to this man. This man is not used to that. He is probably used to being the one to say good girl, if you know what I mean. Like, there's certain dynamics in a relationship. Both dynamics can work, but I don't think that this was the natural course of things for her to say good boy. Now, for whether it was for the video to post on social media, it probably was, or if it was some sort of like relationship test, I think that both are possible. And if you guys are getting this in your real life, it's probably not for a video. That woman that's doing this to you, she's testing you. And if I know anything about you guys, you do not like to be tested. Hence, again, why his reaction is golden. Do not accept it. However, the beer didn't deserve it.
Lady was just trying to be condescending in disguise, and he handled it the best way possible.
You know what makes me sad is that a 27-year-old pop star, or whatever you want to call her, can go on an interview and say that motherhood is hell, even though she does not have kids herself and probably does not know any mothers. And to be frank, she also does not like men. And somehow this woman still has a platform and is looked up to. It makes me sad that when women are asked what their biggest goals and aspirations are in life, they're ashamed to say that it's to be the best mother and wife that they can be. It makes me sad that when people ask me what I want to do with my life and I just say that I want to be the best wife and mother I can be, they say, well, you don't want anything for yourself? I mean, what do you do all day? Or say that I have nothing of my own. Just being a wife. It makes me sad that trad wives are constantly asked what they're gonna do when their husband leaves them or cheats on them. It makes me sad that there are women and social media accounts whose entire personality is dedicated to hating on motherhood and womanhood. The enemy is using modern feminism to destroy the nuclear family, to strip women of traditional womanhood, and to get rid of reproduction. And if you don't see this, you're either woke or you're living under a rock.
In today's world, wanting to build a family makes you a traitor to modern feminism, and there's no hiding that fact either.
This is a presidential election year. If a qualified woman were running for president, how would you feel about voting for her and why?
If the men candidates running were qualified, I feel I would vote against her. My reasons being that women are very high-strung and emotional people. They aren't reliable enough when it comes to making a decision, a snap decision. I believe that a man in such a predicament would be able to make a more justifiable and better decision.
What, in your opinion, constitutes the ideal wife?
I imagine that the ideal wife depends entirely on the viewpoint of the husband.
Sociologists say that American women are usurping the place of the male in American life and have become too dominant. Do you agree or disagree, and why?
I do agree with that. I believe that there are far too many women in the working world. I can see many cases where this is a necessary arrangement. But I do feel that a woman's place is in the home with her husband and with her children.
A lady like this wouldn't last a day in 2025. Modern women would tear her apart for simply speaking her mind.
If you give a man a choice between an attractive, sweet, kind, feminine grocery store cashier who makes $13 an hour and wants nothing more than to become a mother one day, or a high-powered, ambitious, loud, rich corporate girl boss whose greatest dream is to be a CEO one day, most men, I'm telling you, will choose the former without hesitation. They don't even need to go and consult their friends about it or think about it or pray about it. They're going to take the former. Okay, they're going to take the cashier. Now, if you give women the same choice, the mild-mannered, unambitious guy working a cash register or the highly paid corporate go-getter, you're going to have a lot more takers for the latter option. A lot more. Now, why is that? Am I saying that most women are greedy gold diggers looking for a rich man to bleed dry? Am I saying that most men are oppressive tyrants looking for some meek, helpless woman they can control? No. No on both counts. I'm saying that men and women are different, and they want different things.
Men will choose peace, beauty, and femininity over money and ego any day of the week. That's why the quiet cashier always wins over the loud CEO.
I consider Congresswoman Cortez to be the leader of the Democratic Party. She's entitled to her opinion. I'm entitled to mine. As I've said about her before, I think she's the reason there are directions on a shampoo bottle.
My man didn't even raise his voice, just chose his words perfectly and buried her with calm disrespect.
The biggest issue you have with submitting to your husband because you're not submitted to God. Simple. Simple. Look, your issue is not your husband. Your issue is your relationship with God. Your issue is not your husband. Your issue is your relationship with God. Because when you fix that, you'll submit to your husband because God told you to do it. When you fix that, you'll respect your husband because God told you to do it. When you fix that, then you will start to pray for your husband because God told you to do it. But you're not doing any of those things.
Keep blaming your husband for everything, but maybe the issue is how far modern women have drifted from actual values.
Say LeBron James changed his gender. You know what I mean? Okay, can he stay in the NBA? Or, because he's a woman, does he have to go to the WNBA where he will score 840 points a game? What does it actually mean to be equal? You know what I mean? Like, if women are actually equal to men, then there would be no WNBA, would there? You would just be good enough to play in the NBA with us. Or, here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the up.
If men and women were truly equal in sports, there wouldn't be separate leagues or divisions. Case closed.
There are a lot of men that will look at a 22 or 23-year-old woman, and if they want 5, 6 kids or 3 kids or 2 kids or whatever, and they will just say, this young woman who hasn't gone through this career climb is much less stressed, seems much more vibrant and healthy. This 35-year-old who's been through hell and back, and she's been through a lot of guys now because there's been a lot of time, and she's stressed out from work, and she's built this career that I don't really care about, and now she's got all this masculine energy built in that, like, does that undo itself somehow? I mean, who are they going to choose? And that's why these women wind up alone at, 38, 40, and then completely panicked, right? Which is sad.
Ironic how a lot of women have spent years saying, I don't need a man, and now they're mad that nobody wants them.
Not today, Satan. This is tripping. I don't know what she thinking, yo. Hey, look. Just come on, get out of the car. Like, come on.
Why would I do that? Why would I get out the car?
And I'm recording this, so you can't say I tried something, or I abused
why
you
did
or
you
something
stop
crazy
the car?
like that.
Because we're in the middle of nowhere, and why do you want me to get out your vehicle? I'm confused.
Because this like, you're just talking like this ain't gonna work. Like, I can already see this ain't gonna work. So let's just
we
say,
didn't even get a chance to really start the day yet, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, I see how you think and how you talking. You talking about celibacy and all this stuff. Like, Then you give it to Pookie and Ray Ray and all.
Okay,
like,
I get it. So
and
you're
Jody,
mad. You're mad because I won't sleep with you. That's the
it's
problem.
not even that. It's the fact that, like, why are you playing games, right? That's
I'm
the
not
problem
playing
with
any
y'all.
games.
Y'all,
I'm grown.
y'all have
And
all these
and my grown self can
expectations.
choose to not have you. I don't know you like that. I don't know what you have.
And that's fine.
Who's
I'm
having
clean.
on the
I'm
first
clean.
date?
You
Who
want
the
to see
hell
my?
have you been
Yeah,
dating?
I can show you my records, baby. You
Good.
want to compare
Well, that would
records?
make me not want to
But
date
that's
you
what I'm
even
saying.
more.
Like,
That's
you
all
know,
that you're doing is taking women out and having.
It's just not gonna work. Like, let's save your
So
time.
if
let's
it's
save
not gonna
my
work,
time.
sweetheart, just go ahead and take me home.
No. This is
work.
what we're not gonna do. Like, I don't even want to be around you no more. Like, this energy that you're giving out. Like,
Boy, stop.
all of
Go ahead
y'all are
and
the
take me
same.
home.
No, I'm not taking you home.
Excuse me,
Like, let's
sir,
get
get
out.
back
Like,
in
no.
the vehicle and take me home. It's just
You
that
don't
simple.
run nothing around here. Get
Sweetheart,
out.
I
Let's
was
stop
raised
playing.
different, and obviously you
I
may
can
not
tell
have
you
been
raised
raised the
different.
way
Like,
that I
that's
was raised.
terrible.
I was always told that if a man can come and get you, he can take you back home.
Well, this man is gonna leave you right here. All
No,
right?
you're
This
not,
is a different
bro.
type
Go
of
ahead
man.
and
This
take
is
me
a different day.
You
I don't know who raised you back in
You're
the
mad because I won't have with you.
or whatever.
All that it is, oh yeah, I have no
Why
problem
I gotta pay
with
top
being
dollar
taken
when
home.
Jody get it for free? Huh?
What are you talking about?
You
That
already
was
know
when
what
I
I'm
was
talking
younger.
about.
There's no way she's celibate dressed like that. She just wanted a free meal, but he saw through the act.
My husband's always complaining about working so hard. How do I get him off the couch to mow the lawn?
Why can't you mow the lawn? Do you have a riding lawnmower? If you have a riding lawnmower, there's no problem. And you can certainly get your fat on that and do that while he's at work.
Ma'am, if you've got time to nag, then you've got time to mow the lawn too. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like these. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you might as well watch another one. Till next time.